Bullet Train starring Brad Pitt. Okay, let's get to the nitty gritty. There's two parts to this review. One's the movie, one's to the complaints about the movie. Okay, first part first. If you've liked Smoking Aces, that sort of style, humor, like whatever, little twists and puzzles and things like that, yeah, definitely give this a watch. If you didn't like Smoking Aces, give this a watch anyway. It's just good light. Don't expect it to be something crazily $500 million budget like Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings, epic. Don't expect that. It's a guy on a train with a bunch of killers, and he's a killer or whatever he is, and everybody's trying to kill each other. That's like Smoking Aces, right? Plots and twists and everything. There's funny bits, totally unrealistic bits in it. I'm just having a flashback. Sorry. But entertaining. It's 2 hours long, and it did not feel, when I was watching it, it did not feel like I was watching it for 2 hours. It did not feel that way at all. When I watched the movie Wyatt Earp, Kevin Costner movie, after 10 minutes, I'm looking at my watch going, how long has this been? I looked and went, 10 minutes? Jesus Christ, I felt like I was watching it already for hours. And then I realised I still had another couple of hours to go. No, this was not like that. Time just flew by when I watched this movie. So that's a good sign that I was entertained by the movie. So for entertainment value, yeah, this is good entertainment. It's good entertainment. Look, there's some over-the-top kill scenes and fights and crazy things like that. Just crazy things. But you expect, it's just that type of, it's humor. It's a humorous, mindless violence movie. That's what it is. That's what it is. As you can see, Brad Pitt's character here, Ladybug, is talking to the character Lemon, whose white brother is called Tangerine. So just giving you a clue. So entertainment value, definitely, I say go watch it. Go watch it. There's some crazy things. Suspend suspend reality while you watch this. You just have to. The way people behave, the way objects behave, the way things happen. You just have to say, you know what, that's not reality, but I'm okay because this is a quirky little movie. All right, now, second half of this review is addressing the complaints that have come out of the whiny Americans. Now, the complaints are simply this. This is a Japanese story. Why isn't it full of Japanese people? Movies like Crazy Rich Asians were full of Asians. Why couldn't we do the same to this Japanese story? Well, the reason is Crazy Rich Asians was called Crazy Rich Asians. Told you what the movie was about. Crazy Rich Asians. This movie, on the other hand, sure, it's a Japanese story, but Japanese people, 97+% of the country, Japan, is Japanese. It's not 20%. It's not weird, some population breakdown like in America. 97% are Japanese. That means all of the content that they make in Japan is full of Japanese people. When they see something out of Hollywood, they don't want to see Japanese people. They want to see non-Japanese people in movies made in Hollywood. If I go to look at something that's made in Japan, I want to see Japanese people in it made in Japan. Same deal. They will see something that's made not in Japan, they want to see non-Japanese people. Now, the whiny Americans. As Ridley Scott was saying, when he was asked this very same question, why the lead role in Gods of Egypt wasn't Egyptian. And his answer was really sound and simple. If I go to the banks and I say, I want $200 million for a movie, plus marketing costs, and my lead role is Muhammad Mahmoud, the banks will say, who the hell's that? Oh, well, he's really big in Egypt. yeah, Egypt's not our market for this movie, bro. This market is America. This market is Europe. What's the draw card? Well, he is. Well, no, that's not good enough. We're not going to fund your movie. So he has to put the lead role as someone who will draw customers in to watch the movie. It's the same with this. If money is being sought, now this movie cost $90 million. You go to the bank and you say, listen, I want $90 million to fund my movie. And they'll say, fine, who's the lead actor? And you say, oh, the lead actor's name is Yuta Tadaka. And they'll say, who the hell is that? Oh, well, he's big in Okinawa. We don't care about that. This movie is not getting made for the Okinawans. This movie is getting made for America. And it's all in English. So it's also getting made mainly for the English-speaking world, which would include parts of Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. That's who we're making this for. We'll have it translated, but that's our main market. So you want us to give you $90 million on essentially nobody, on a person who won't draw a single English speaker in. Yeah, no, sorry, we're not going to do that. Now you go to them and you say, listen, can I have $90 million for my movie? And they say, who's your lead? And you say, Brad Pitt. And they say, oh, sure, here's the money. There's the money. There you go. Straight off the bat, there's the money. Because they know the difference between that movie failing and succeeding at the box office or however it is going to be based on the lead actor that's in it. In this case, it's Brad Pitt. That's just the reality of it, especially when they're starting to look at things like $90 million as an investment. That's how it works. If we're talking super low budget, $5-10 million film, then it almost doesn't really matter. Now look at yourself if you're going to watch the movie. You're going to go to the cinema and you see movies like, what's this movie, Bullet Train? Who's in it? Oh, nobody will you know. Oh, probably B-grade piece of junk. What's this movie, Bullet Train? Who's in it? Brad Pitt. Oh, that might be all right. Let's go watch it. That is what happens. That's what will sell the tickets and that's what will get you the funding. So to all the whiny Americans who want to talk about that cultural appropriation and all that sort of bullshit, that's the realities of it. You either have the movie as it is, and quite frankly, in my opinion, with the Caucasian Brad Pitt, the black and white brother coming from England, lemon and tangerine, the African female killer, the South American male killer, I'm just going to stop there. There's some Japanese killers and there's some other killers as well. It's like a United Nations of killers in the movie. It just fits great. If they were all Japanese, it just wouldn't work. The movie wouldn't work like it does with all of them being various nationalities and ethnicities as well. It just works great. In any case, that's my review of Bullet Train. Do yourself the old one too. Give it a watch. I think you'll be entertained. Let me know what you think in the comments below.